All right, we're in the fifth and final step of our 5-step strategy for having a better morning with your kids. The first step was the waking part. Then we had pre-breakfast, then we had post-breakfast, and then we had off to school and out the door. And so with all those, again, we're looking at progressively building up every week. Just work on that one little chunk. Now for the final step, it also could be considered the first step, which is the night before. Right? And the whole idea of the night before is what you're doing with your kid just before you put them to bed. And there's a few different things, but it all relates to how you want the next morning to start. All right? So maybe telling them, hey, here's what you're going to have for breakfast when you get up in the morning. Or giving them that choice of, do you want this or this for breakfast? Do you want eggs for breakfast, or do you want oatmeal for breakfast? But it's the illusion of choice. One of the choices is, do you want a sugary cereal for breakfast? Remember, we want to start them off on the right foot. So we've given them that choice, or at least just let them know. So again, what happens when we go to sleep is our brain kind of processes everything through the day, but also those last few things that go into our head at the end of the day are going to set us up for the following day. Now, this is for yourself as well. What are you putting into your head at the end of the day? That's going to help set you up for tomorrow. So that's that first part, is setting up that here's what the breakfast is going to be. The other part is getting their clothes out. Here's what you're going to wear tomorrow. And there's a couple of aspects of this. Number one is so they're not messing around in the morning. And it's just there they are. I'm putting them on. Here we go. Again, it makes for a smooth routine. The other part though is about decision making. It's one less decision they have to make within that day. All right? And in turn, again, they start out kind of hitting the ground running. And this may work very well for you as an adult. Do you know what you're wearing for your clothes tomorrow? If yes, it's one less decision you have to make for the first part of the day. You hit the ground running. It gives you an advantage. The final part is probably the most critical part. Tell them you love them. All right. Again, kids need to be reassured constantly that their parents care. Especially in the world that we live in of video everything and social media everything. Kids need to know how much you care and that you're there for them. So again, make sure that you tell them that you love them every day or every night before they go to bed. And often throughout the day helps as well. But especially, you want that to be the last thing they hear before they go to bed. So there's my 5-step strategy. Again, go back and look through the other 4 steps. Are you taking those little steps along the way? Build. Use momentum. Don't try to change everything at once. It doesn't work because you are getting out of an old routine into a new one that takes a lot of determination on your part to make that work. Little step at a time. Little step at a time. That's why each step should take you about a week. So I'm Ron Achenbach. Again, I want to thank you for watching this and for being a conscientious, caring, and concerned parent. Have a great rest of your day.